So Frank from Hatebreed.
So,
talk about some recent baseball games you've been to, some fun you've been having.
we've been out on the Jägermeister tour for over a month now with typo negative and 3 inches of blood. We've just been having a good time, and it's the end of our album cycle, so you know, this is like one last hurrah for us. Shows have been great. You know, Chris and I have been hitting a lot of baseball games on this tour. Probably 10 now. I think we have 2 more to go, so that's been cool. Beat sitting around on a bus all day, so got to check out some of the ballparks, and you know, everything's going good. The shows have been great. We're here in Montreal playing with Maiden today, so it's cool to be able to play at 5:30 in the afternoon instead of 11 o'clock at night, so now I can get drunk all night with typo, and we can have our kiss party every night that we have.
So what are, I guess, some of the crazier things that have happened at baseball games recently?
Baseball games are real chill in America. I mean, it's not like European football or anything like that, but you know, it's actually real chill. So I've been having a good time, but we wanted to hit the Blue Jays game, but that's tomorrow. We're playing Toronto, but they're not in town, so. But I don't know. I'm looking forward. I'm going to NASCAR, which is my favorite of all, in July when I get home from this with my son. So I'm looking forward to that. And the football season now, since the Lakers fucking took a shit and ruined my whole fucking summer. Yeah, that really sucks. I'm a huge fan. I know you can't see, but I got the tattoo. Yeah, we'll get you next year. We're talking about getting our test. You fucking Celtics will be in trouble. So, yeah, I don't know. We like sports and shit, so it's a good pastime.
And I see your son, you know, sending you MySpace messages and stuff. I mean, you know, you're a real good dad from what it seems. You know, you're a family man.
Yeah, well, my son lives in Hawaii, so he's living it up out there. He lives there with his mother and his stepfather and stuff, so he's back in the States right now, so when I get home, we're going to do a little vacationing and stuff. I'm actually about to move to Florida myself, so I'm looking forward to that. No more cold weather, which I fucking can't stand, so, you know, I'll be at Disney World and the beach and all that shit all the time. But yeah, I love my son. He's awesome. He just turned 13, and he's great, and it's great to see him. You know, unfortunately, he moved away, but, you know, he's happy, and that's all that matters to me, so. It's hard when you're in a band and you're on the road to have any kind of relationship with anything. You know what I mean? Your relationships with other people that you're in a band with, and, you know, that's that. You know, you live on the road with them. I mean, for a band like us, it tours 9 months out of the year. You got to find a way to balance the two, and some people can't. You know, I mean, a lot of other people in a relationship involved with somebody that's in a band might not want to live that life where, you know, the other person's only around so much. So I mean, I have a girlfriend and stuff. You know, we make it work. It sucks when we're not together, but you know what I mean. It's, I don't know. It's how it goes when you're in a band. I mean, it's not like I'm going to stop doing what I'm doing. So, but fortunately, I'm in a situation where I have someone that cares about me, and I can make it work. You know, and I'm still able to see my son in Hawaii, go visit him, and he can visit me. So.
To what extent are you still involved with Ringworm?
I wrote a couple songs on the last record. The record before that, Justice Replaced by Revenge, I wrote like 3/4 of it. I don't think I'll probably write any other new record because they've kind of taken it their own direction. It's kind of gone more into a metal thing, which I think is what they want anyway. So, you know, God bless them. I know that Matt and John have the other band, Beyond Fear, with Ripper Owen sings.
Oh, yeah.
So they do that now as well, and James has a tattoo shop, so I know they're all busy and stuff, so it is what it is, and I don't know, Ringworm's a great band. I just wish that Ringworm could have reached its full potential and reached the people that it needed to, and unfortunately, for whatever reasons, it didn't. So, but they'll continue to put out records and continue to be a band forever, I think. I don't think that they haven't stopped yet, so I mean, I'm sure they might be talking about it or have talked about it, but you know, James will tell you, you know, it's never say die. That's exactly what James will tell you.
You know, the whole Cleveland sound, which you largely pioneered, has become a really like a focal point for Death Wish bands, Bridge 9 bands, this whole new uprising of hardcore. Like now that people are citing your guitar playing and the albums you wrote as like legendary.
I don't even see it ever. I don't even know about it. I don't even, to be honest with you, I don't even think that people, I think that very few people in that whole community even know that that's what I did or what I do. If they do, that's cool, you know, but you know, I'm in Hatebreed now. I'm doing my thing. I'm where I want to be. I'm with my best friends in the world, and I mean, that's all. I'm honored that people would say and think that. You know what I mean? It was just me, as a young kid, just playing the type of music that I was into at the time, which was, you know, the earache stuff, and you know, the early Morbid Angel, Carcass, Napalm Death, even Infest, bands like that, with bands like fucking Agnostic Front and Raw Power and Sick of It All and stuff like that. And I wasn't doing anything. I was just like. And I guess I noted at the time nobody had that formula going, you know, but I didn't know anything different. I just made a band that I wanted to. I was into these two kind of genres, and I made some music that I thought was, you know, a cross between the two. So, I mean, at the time it was just me, like anybody else does in the band, writing songs, and, you know. But it's cool, and you look back on it now. I mean, I see a lot of people wearing Integrity shirts. Oh, you were in Integrity? I didn't even know, you know. Or Ringworm and stuff like that. So it's cool that people are still into that stuff and they still care about it. It's really awesome, you know. It's kind of withstood the test of time, you know. I mean, I'm not saying it's as big as Metallica or anything like that, but you know, there's people out there that still care about that music and they still are into the bands. I think that's really cool because, you know, younger generations, especially younger kids, finding out about it and going back and getting into it. That's what really I get excited about it when you see that. So that's cool. It's really awesome, but I don't see it too much, you know, in the world that I'm in. You know, I'm in this world a lot. You know what I mean?
I understand.
But you know, I still have all my friends in the scene that I talk to and all that. I still, Scott from Terror is one of my best friends in the world. I still talk to all the other guys that are in the band. So, you know, Death Before Dishonor guys, and all the hardcore bands and people from that scene I still talk to all the time. So, you know, I'm around, you know. When It's weird, Hatebreed will do these tours with bands like Typo and 3 Inches. You know, then we'll be on the road with First Blood and Terror and fucking Ringworm or Death Before Dishonor or AF, you know. So it's always back and forth. So fortunately for me, I get to, you know, see everybody.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I do this. I tell people all the time, two reasons. To play live. This fucking guy. Hey, bait up those fishing rods and let's go hit it. And play live and to see all my friends. You know, that's another thing that people in this world don't understand. You know, rock world, everybody's like kind of standoffish, but you know, in the hardcore world, you know, obviously everybody's friends with each other. There's that connection, and it's great when you go out on the road because you get to see everybody. You know, if I didn't have that, I'd miss it. I'd be on the phone at home with everybody. How are you? I haven't seen you. Oh, I'm bored. I'm sitting on my couch doing nothing. So yeah. I don't see myself not doing this. I gotta do it. I'll get back in a fucking van with any band and go on tour if this ever ended, so don't matter to me. Gotta keep doing it. When you get into that world, you realize that it's not, you didn't get in the band to get chicks. You didn't get in the band to fucking be known, you know. You do it because you love it, and you learn that shit real early on when you find yourself sleeping on the floors of people's houses and all that and roughing it. And just, you know, barely making enough money to survive and stuff. So, I mean, I'll always have those values with me. Like I said, I'll get back in the van. I mean, that's it, really, in a nutshell. Yeah. And you know, a lot of times Hatebreed will do, like on this tour, for example, like we're doing the big shows with Typo and 3 Inches. And, like, we find ourselves doing off shows in places like Bloomington, Indiana, and Fresno, California, where there's 200 people there, and that's it. And there it is. You know, I'm back there doing, you know, just like I was when I started. I still get that in this world, which is cool. You know, it's cool to do this.
Frank 3 Gun for president.
So it's cool that, you know, I still get that world. It's not 20,000 people like today every day. You know. So I get the best of both worlds, like Van Halen, but I can't complain. So you know, and for us to go play a show where there's 5,000 people there, and the next night be playing to 200 people is fine with me, because you know I've been there, I've done it, and I'll always do it. So I don't care. I think it's fun. It's cool to be right there with the kids, no barricade. Talk to everybody after the show, hang out right in the club while the show's going on. You know, some people are blown away by that. You know, some of these kids, they just don't fathom that. You know, they especially at shows like this too. Even, you know, when you're hanging out, you know, oh my God, the guy's just hanging out right out there. So that's what we've been doing since we were kids. You know.